Lawmakers talking about future U.S. foreign aid. Let's listen in now to Committee Chair Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Foreign aid has continued. Today, Democrats made claims without proof. They had no pictures, they had no statistics, they had no real actual facts proving that anyone is not receiving food, not receiving life-saving aid. So those are just outright lies. And again, the American people are watching.
We've heard several Republicans, though, express some concerns. They are for DOGE and for the mission and support finding waste and abuse in the government. But the way that these cuts are being done, and in some cases, people are being laid off and then brought back. In some cases, again, foreign aid, there are examples where they think it works. Do you think those criticisms are valid? Should DOGE maybe be doing a more careful job of looking at what is being cut before it is being cut?
You know, the polling I've seen is 72% of Americans, both Democrats and Republicans, completely support these spending cuts and support the efforts of DOGE. So I'm not sure who you're talking to. 72% of Americans is pretty profound. What's
the role of Congress here? I mean, much of this has been happening at the executive branch level with Musk going agency by agency. What is your role here?
We're actually filling our role here on the DOGE subcommittee. Looking into the waste, fraud, and abuse, making our recommendations, and hopefully putting that into legislative actions. DOGE is operating under authority of President Trump and is completely compliant with the law and the Constitution.
All right, hey, Nichole. You heard there, we're talking to Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, who obviously chaired this second committee hearing. Actually, I'm just going to go over the corner here because I see Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. Congresswoman.
I'm so sorry. I got to get to judiciary.
Thank you. Okay. All right. She's got to get to another committee hearing. As we sort of digested this, let's walk over this way a little bit, Jordan. And if we see the ranking member, the top Democrat, Congresswoman Stansbury, will try to grab her too. You just heard, I think, the tail end of our conversation with Chairwoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. The reason this DOGE subcommittee hearing was very important, it's only the second one, but it focused on foreign aid. Nichole, foreign aid has been really the biggest flashpoint with DOGE. It was the first thing USAID that got its funding frozen by DOGE, and it sparked a whole lot of backlash from federal workers and from Democrats here. Again, they feel like USAID funding was used for America's national interests. It's quote unquote soft power, where the theory is if you spend this money in certain countries around the world and you build goodwill, that might prevent conflict, that might prevent future, potentially even wars, and it generally is good for our interest. What you heard from Chairwoman Greene there just now, and through the hearing, is there is a lot of that $40 billion in aid funding that goes overseas that they find wasteful, that they find against American values. And she listed some specifics that really do sound like taxpayers might have a lot of issues knowing that's where their money was going. Take a listen to what she said earlier today in the hearing again on what things USAID was going towards in some cases.
They should be the ones who decide where their money goes. They can choose if they want to donate to a charity, a school, a church, or a nonprofit. They can choose if they want to privately donate to a transgender salon in Mumbai. They can choose if they want to privately donate to the British Broadcasting Corporation. They can choose if they want to privately donate to the Wuhan Institute of Virology through EcoHealth Alliance.
So again, the pushback from Democrats is that while those may be specific line items, the vast majority of that $40 billion goes to things that ultimately end up serving America's national interest. If it stabilizes certain countries that otherwise might be unstable, that is a good thing. And the top Democrat on this committee, Congresswoman Stansbury, made the point that right now, as American aid dollars have left certain places, China has begun to spend money there in its place. So that, obviously, a major concern that we're hearing from the other side of the aisle as well today, Nichole.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.